Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Very interesting one for you today. You can probably tell by the name of this, the title of this video. I did think about how I was going to present this, but you know what? I think we're just going to watch the replay and, yeah, we're just going to watch the replay and then see if anything dodgy happens. And then we're going to do a name reveal. So the suspect here to watch, I don't really know if I'm going to put the title of the name. No, I'm not going to say the name of the player just yet. I'm not accusing any of these players of being cheaters or anything like that, but we're gonna have a watch and tell me if you see anything fishy going on or anything like that, and then we'll rewatch it with Gentle and we'll see what we can find. So yeah, let's get into this. We've got Facey down in the south with the Cyan. Looks like a clan war is playing as CR Facey, and then up in the north we've got Bull Tyson. So Facey you've probably heard of before. Bull Tyson maybe not so much have. Not so much of. I certainly have, but haven't. But it's probably a new name created on Clan Wars. So we've got a Rebel being produced here to get the crate. I'm not entirely sure how much that's worth. Yeah. I saw his cash change, but he actually spent some money and collected some money at the same time, so it's difficult to tell. So we've got the nuke player going for a one war factory and a propaganda center. Now a little bit more risk comes with that for the nuke player because obviously you can have less tanks out in the beginning. It could get TNT'd or anything like that. But speaking of which, depends what that is actually. What is that? It's a technical. Where's that tank going, baby? Oh, where is that tank going? Oh, he missed it for a second there, didn't he? Okay, so this dozer is going to try and build a barracks, although he does already have a barracks here. He could just build a Lotus from there, but I think he's just trying to box in his trucks. Technical has no veterancy. So yeah, did you notice anything fishy there? Did it look like the Battlemaster was going directly towards the technical? Or did it look like the technical was purposely avoiding the Battlemaster? Yeah, what do you think? Lotus now capturing the oil. I think it is a harder job for GLA on this particular map. Because whilst it is pretty big and like there's bunkers here and there and there's different supplies and stuff, the nuke can kind of spam from two war factories, send the Battlemaster straight into the supply lines, and the GLA's kind of got to be in loads of different places at once to try and stop all of the tanks. But in this case, the nuke went for a more risky build order, but it's more of a heavy reward because you've got the fast attack. You're going to be able to get all the oils and then get onto overlords, and that's going to be very good news indeed. This is going to be focused down. Worker there has been killed. Oil now going to be captured. Is it damaged oil? So it does definitely need repairing. Two overlords now out with an ECM. Another supply going down here. There is a terrorist here. Battlemaster is going to shoot it, but unless the Battlemaster is microed back, I think the terrorist might get it. Ooh, very close actually. Tunnel has been established here. Doze has gone down. Is he going to start building a CC now? Might be a bit wise because he's definitely ahead with the overlords now and stuff. So yeah, dropping down a CC might stop the dozer hunt. There is a tunnel being dropped down here. And this overlord army is just going to go straight across the map. And that's going to be bad news for the GLA because like, what is he going to do against all these overlords this quick? Like 420, this many overlords going across the map is quite fast, I think. Tunnel letters go down, both even in terms of XP, but Bull Tyson is definitely ahead because like any minute now he's probably going to be able to just wipe out this entire base. GLA looks like he's going for a counter attack. Just killing the oil for now though, not closing down the base just yet, and that could give more time for Bull Tyson to get some more overlords out. Maybe, yeah, any kind of defense against these attacks. This attack over here has been defended mostly, but there's still a Scorpion and a technical. Yeah, there's more overlords out. That's like four overlords and an ECM there, 5 units. And there's 4 units here, 3 of which are overlords again. And this palace is now going to go down, I think. Basically needs to cancel that for sure. So yeah, have you seen any dodgy moves through this replay so far? Do you suspect anything? Counter-attack here from GLA on this right-hand side. CC finally being built now by Bull Tyson. It's good timing really to get the CC because probably recognizes he's nearly level 3, and by that time carpet and artillery will be ready, and you want to fire that ideally straight away. Still no subliminal messaging, definitely a mistake, especially given how much money he's got. Could have done with some mines back there, actually. It would have been nice for that as well, but obviously you didn't know that these GLA units are going to get behind there at some point. Basically re-establishing a base over here on this right-hand side, and pretty much this whole section of the base now has gone down. This oil hasn't been captured like by a Lotus or anything like that, but the hell is that flame wall? It's just flamed down his own power plant. Overlords continue their rampage. More overlords back here, and I mean, unless there's a palace and loads of buses, Jarman, stuff like that out, it's going to be a very, very hard time against masses of overlords just all over the map. The efficiency of the killing and the healing of these overlords is so good. Carpet and artillery come in here. Now, had he scouted that before?
Unit lost.
Had any of that been revealed? Don't know. Just a question I've got. Like, for example, now. Can you still see anything there now? For some reason that is all highlighted, but I think it's the support powers. Once the fog of war goes back, surely...
Unit lost.
Yeah, I don't know how much you could have seen from there. I mean... Even the Lotus seems to have a decent range, and it still couldn't see in there, and that's the first time she's been there, so could he have seen that? We'll rewatch the replay in a second. And if it is this Bull Tyson who is the cheater, then who is it? That's the question. Overlord's just continuing the clean-up operation. Facey being a bit of a cockroach-style GLA, which is just rebuilding everywhere where the Overlords are not. Not quite sure what happens to those Overlords in the base. Did they go somewhere or they died? I think they might have died to some Scorpions or something. I literally wasn't even paying attention. Something's happened to him here. You can see all the explosions. But yeah, Facey doing a bit of a counter-attack here. That supply has now gone down. A few Battle Masters here going down. A prop is having to be rebuilt that went down earlier. And yeah, is Bull Tyson struggling a little bit here? Given he was so far ahead, what I considered to be ahead in the beginning. Did he need to bunker off this side better? Has that Lotus been efficient as she possibly could have been? Okay, so the Overlords are over here now, but the power of GLA is that you can just pop from another tunnel somewhere else and do a counter-attack. But again, the problem for GLA now, though, is that there's no forward tunnel, really. Ideally, you want forward tunnels. If you pop from there now and send them all across, you've got no escape route. You can't easily go back, and chances are that the Overlords will catch up with you and annihilate the whole army. Yeah, still no subliminal messaging, definitely a mistake, but he's switching into an airfield, which could be a good thing, because I don't think there's many quads out. No stingers at all, so yeah, a few helixes could really seal the deal, I think. And the deal might already be sealed, really, because these Overlords, Flamer, just killing absolutely everything. Carpet bomb comes in. It's going to be on this supply down the back here. think that probably has been scouted before by the Overlord, so he knows that is there. Oil here is going down the slow way. Helix is now out, or one Helix at least. One Overlord that gets sniped in the middle by the Jarman. These Overlords on the left just continue their push. He is expanding. I would like to see it a little bit faster because he's had security of that area for ages. Now he could be expanded to here. Would like to see the Lotus maybe capture that as well. A little bit of a hidden building. But these Helixes are now out. 4 Helixes so far. And I don't know if I've seen any anti-air. I've got Battle Bus. Could do some damage, but typically Helixes are better. Nice EMP there. And potential nice mine drop. Yeah, very, very nice mine drop. That whole army now is completely screwed. John pops out of the tunnel, gets a snipe on one of the Overlords, but as long as there's not even an ECM in this army anymore. I'm going to say as long as at least one ECM, that battle bus won't do anything. But even without the ECM, the army just comes in. Here comes the artillery, here comes 4 Helixes, and poor old Facey is getting absolutely annihilated. Helix is coming and Facey quits. Quite a one-sided affair. I think we'll definitely rewatch that replay and yeah, see what we can spot that might be potentially dodgy. Okay, so here we are back into the replay. Okay, so up in the north, we're going to watch Bull Tyson because he's the one I suspected from a few dodgy moves. I'm going to watch from his point of view. If I press the S key, the first thing I noticed was a Battle Master. Well, first of all, he's going for a really dodgy. Not dodgy build order. This is definitely a possible build order. It's a bit of a risky build order. Now, if let's say he is cheating, if he can see under the fog of war and stuff like that, then yeah, would you still do that build order? Give him. I mean, what are you seeing here? It's a pretty standard GLA build. Maybe the only thing is that it's not going to be a TNT because the barracks over here are so far away. There's no close to tunnel and stuff like that, so you're probably feeling a little bit safe. The most that can come out of there, they can get to your base quickly, is technical. So is that why he's dropping down a prop? Potentially, but also potentially not. So we're going to click on Bull Tyson. Yeah, the first thing I noticed that's dodgy is this Battle Master. The one where my mouse cursor is now. That was going pretty much straight over to a technical on the map before. And it does scrape by there, so okay, it scrapes past his vision. And now we're going to fast forward a bit, and lo and behold, what have we found? This is a possible map hack by Gentle, detected by Gentle, and it's the attacker is Bull Tyson, and his victim is Facey, so he's actually clicked on the enemy supply. So he's clicked on an enemy supply. He hasn't scouted it. It's like literally impossible to click on an enemy supply when you haven't scouted it. Even if you force fire, it doesn't do it. So Gentle there has successfully detected that this Bull Tyson, which by the way, this player is called Rengo. That's what people believe this to be, Rengo. And yeah, since Rengo's been contacted about it to see if he's got any defense for it or if he was going to deny that it wasn't him or something like that. But yeah, all the replay information and all the data reports back to Rengo. Now, interestingly, this is a Clan Wars game, and Rengo was actually taking the mick really out of Yami when he got caught for the map hack. So it's interesting that Rengo was laughing at Yami, but then only went and cheated himself. So yeah, I mean, it's not 100% proven, but it's 99% likely that it is Rengo. So yeah, the other dodgy thing that I noticed actually was when there was a carpet and artillery in this area. So if we just look under the fog now, so we know that's there. He doesn't, yeah? When there's a carpet and artillery, he has no idea. He saw one worker there, but yeah, you see? He has no idea that's there. Perfect carpet and artillery. So what this cheat basically enables you to do, it's like you're watching it's like you're playing the game as the observer. You can literally see everything that we can see. He can see everything we can see. He can see all this base. He can see the palace. He can see the stealth units. He can literally see absolutely everything. And he's doing it on a Clan Wars sponsored month where there's money to be won. Now, he gets the win here against Facey, and I actually thought Facey, in all given circumstance, gave a good account of himself, considering he's playing against a full-blown cheater. Because if the enemy can see everything that's coming... So I was just looking for another possible map hack there, but it only did it once, only slipped up the once. So, yeah, I forgot what I was even going to say there. Yeah, Facey gave a good account of himself. I'm going to jump into another replay now. We're going to see how he does against an expert level player. We're going to see how he does against XCal. Let's see how he does with map hacks against one of his favorite, well, his favorite player. He always brags on the forums how XCal's his favorite player. But then to go and cheat against your favorite player, does that make any sense to you? So here we are, Bull Tyson, aka Rengo, up in the top right with the green super weapon general. Map hacking against his idol, which is XCal, which is playing under the name TH voice chat. So notice the same clan as the replay obs guy, which is Marikar. So yes, they're clanning together. So yeah, very, very interesting. And the first thing I noticed, well, I booted this replay up and I watched the first 10 seconds to see if he bought a drone or not. And he's got a drone, but he's got it in his base. You would never do a drone there. You would do a drone maybe in the middle so you can see something coming, or maybe here, but you're more than likely going to do it inside the enemy base. Yeah, doing it there where you can pretty much see anyway because you've got a Chinook.
Need a delivery, General?
So yeah, and then watch what happens here. Okay, so he didn't fly straight to where the worker was. Looks like he wasn't paying attention. Flies over here to crush the worker of XCal in the middle. So that gets denied. Now, he's got a big vision anyway with this Chinook, but, I mean, we know he's cheating. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to tell you that he's got the vision of this anyway. But, yeah, he could see that worker anyway with the Chinook, but he's going to come in the base and drop it. Ooh, that's a very bad mistake there from XCal, but I think that could be down to lag, you know, because I think Rengo lags pretty bad. When I've played him before in Clan Wars, I think he lagged. So, yeah, XCal just killed all of his workers there with the terrorist. Tech RPG clears up the dozer. XCal definitely got the better army here. He's got 3 supplies actually pretty soon. First Veers out, clears up the worker. Tries to chase away the Chinook. Chinook has gone away for now, but yeah, XCal now has the 3 supplies, so he's got the economic momentum, I would say. But Rengo is already in the middle here, clearing up. Yeah, that's a mistake. I wondered what was in that, actually. V's continue the push across the map. Worker here is going to go down. Technical now coming in from XCal. He's going to drop a tunnel down here as well. Here's a TNT. It's the power, but there's already 3 Vs now inside of the base of XCal. And the tunnel here is going to go down. Imagine this barracks is going to go down as well, but there's no ambulance to reinforce this, but the ambulance is coming in along with 2 Vs. And now, yeah, quite a few Vs knocking on the front door of XCal. So I think XCal done a few things here that has contributed to this situation. Which is the more passive build order, going for the 3 supplies very, very soon. But But yeah, then also terrorist killing his own workers in the beginning. But I think that probably would be due to the lag, you know. And saying that, Excal is holding on. He killed a lot of Vs there. I'd say he's probably considered ahead at this point with the amount of Vs he just killed there. These Vs are still going around causing damage. 2 RPGs there do get picked off. There's a few missile defenders here ready to laser lock these technicals if they do come in again. Excal is on the double arms dealer now. Non-existent laser lock. They do all go down. Now these Vs might be sent running because there's quite a few technicals here. I'm going to chase the Vs across the map. I think this V at least here is going to go down. 1 V does go down. And the V's now going to escape into the base and join up with the rest. So Excal now getting a palace. Yeah, I'm just interested to see if you can get the win here against Excal, knowing full well that Rengo here is cheating. I'm just interested to see if that is possible. He's dropping down an EMP. You must see this technical coming in a mile off, but I think Rengo's map awareness is just generally bad. So therefore, he only reacts to it last minute. He still cleared it up, I suppose, but should that have been stopped like here, providing you can see the entire map and see everything coming a mile off? Like now, he should know Excal's going for the oils. There's a rebel going over there. He knows there's no defensive tunnels in the middle, but he knows where all these technicals are, though. So let's see if there's anything dodgy here. So Excal does know now because they're in vision. But the V's still take a bad engagement, and straight away that 1 V's gone down and an ambulance. So yeah, even with the map pack, not looking good for him, is it? Rengo gets inside of there. Could be pretty good, actually. Oh, Excal just decides to shoot the tower, actually, and the tower does go down. Is that going to fall on top of the Vs? No, it doesn't. So yeah, that tower seems pretty weak, actually. Even with just the technicals alone, seems to take out that tower pretty fast. So yeah, Excal seems to know it doesn't have that much HP. Excal's now on 4 supplies and getting an oil down the bottom right and up the top. So yeah, Rengo definitely behind. He does have the weaker armor here, but he's got full-blown cheats. So should he be doing a lot better here? I would definitely say so. The game slowed down quite a bit. I don't know whether to like fast forward or not. Yeah, I'm struggling. I kind of want to see just how badly he's doing here. I mean, even if he goes on to win this, it would be considered a bit of a comeback, and he definitely has struggled. His V engagements haven't been the best at all. Excel's definitely controlling the game now ever since those 3 supplies. So yeah, it already is kind of an embarrassment, really. Search and Destroy is about to be deployed. He might have a little bit more success there. Let's see if he even clicks on the intelligence. You know, the little magnifying glass at the side of the screen that reveals all the screen. Is he even going to select that? He's not even set in Search and Destroy. Oh, he has clicked it. He has clicked it. He's not set Search and Destroy? And he's making an airfield? Oh, he's going for Auroras. That's what he's going for. But you can't just sit in your base on 1 supply and go Auroras against the GLA. So, yeah, Excal's already started transitioning into, like, he's got a few stingers here and there. Yeah, I don't know if he's prepared for Auroras, or he might be. I don't know if they are there necessarily for that, but they're probably more there so for the Vs. Yeah, already it's looking a bit of an embarrassment. He's only got 1 supply versus Excal's, what, 6 supplies, something like that? Or 5 supplies, 1v5. Technical's now going to come in for the wraparound, and the Vs do move out of the way. And I think this is going to be a bad trade-off here for Excal, but I think he can probably afford it because he's got the buggies out. It's probably just more of a scout, to be honest, even though it was a bad engagement. Aurora is now out, but the question is, does Excal have just too much? He's spread thinly around all the sides of the map. So one Aurora in one place isn't necessarily going to get loads of damage done. Okay, so...
Low power.
Be interested to see what he's clicked on there. Like, how did he know that? Because we just clicked on his vision. Yeah, we just clicked on his vision and we know that he couldn't see that market being built, but he just clicked on it anyway from over there. It's not like it's not like he force fired here and then redirected over here. He went straight for the black market. Let's see again. Let's just do it from his view this time because we might actually catch a map hack here. Let's see.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, he's moving his V's out. Aurora's not being used. Well, I mean, when you can see the whole map, there must be so many free targets around the map that you can hit for free with an Aurora without it dying. I don't understand why it's not always being used. Like, you just be continually bombarding things. Is he going to go for bunker busters? I wonder if that's going to work. He's got the bunker busters. He's got bunker busters. What the hell? Oh my god, we actually missed it. Did he kill the entire tunnel? I think he killed the entire tunnel. Oh man, I'm so disappointed that one was his view. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Oh, legendary. Don't tell me he's gonna win. Oh my god, don't tell me he's going to win with the bunker busters. Okay, the V's move in. Dom and Kel goes down. Oh, I'm disappointed I didn't see it, but I think it was the whole tunnel. He's got a few quads out. One buggy out now from the war factory. But again, this is embarrassing. V-Micro, really. They're taking a hell of a lot of damage. Another Aurora coming across the screen. Hits the tunnel exactly as the quads pop out. Ooh, Aurora survives. Ooh, it gets shot down by the palace. Interesting. Bunker busters have actually hit the palace. Is that going to flush out the RPGs? Or does it just damage the guys inside of there? So yeah, whilst that attack was pretty good, it's still quite embarrassing because the GLA is still going to recover from this. Like, he's got markets spread around and stuff like that. Okay, the Aurora and the bunker buster again. Aurora is on the quad, okay. Bunker buster fails to kill the Stinger. It actually goes down to the Stinger. Radar van there is going to go down. And that V is going to go down. CC now being built. Airfield's got one Aurora on it. I think this is over, to be honest. Like, what can he possibly do now? Oh, let's rewatch it, see if he cheated. Alright, so we're in the replay. Using gentle fast forward mode, we clicked on the player.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Low power.
And lo and behold, attacker. Oh yeah, there. It's exactly what I said. It was the black market. I knew it when I saw it, and I hadn't even watched this replay before. This Aurora was locked on it the whole time. Just goes over there. I mean, I'm on fast forward now. Oh, we've missed the thing again. I'll have to put a highlight of that. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, Rengo, Paul Tyson is a cheater. So, yeah, why is he doing it? What's the mentality of cheaters? Well, I think for someone like Rengo, he's a little bit of an idiot anyway. He just makes a fool of himself all the time on the forums, just comes out of absolute nonsense all the time. So I think he's that kind of character just to do stupid stuff. But I think the mentality is that there's two things that probably add to it. I mean, Rengo knows, even when he's spamming hard and when he's trying to be the absolute best, he's never like going to be at expert level. He's never very the top level. He's always kind of a level below. And that's probably being generous. He's probably generous to say he's even the level below. That's just the honest reality to it. Like, forgetting this map hack and no disrespect to him before, it's just like, that's just the way it is. It's like fact. So I think he probably has that in his mind, and he probably still wants to be number one on Clan Wars. So a way to do that would be to map hack. But I also think rather than buckling down and doing the training, and improving the proper way, watching tutorials, learning all the hotkeys, improving your speed, learning all that stuff. I think it's just an easy route to more success in his mind, even though we saw him fail there against an expert level player. Just like an easy route to success, and like, okay, I want to be number 1 in Clan Wars. Like Rengo boasts about how he had an 87 game win streak on Clan Wars once, when actually he played against really, really low level players for those whole 87 games and dodged everyone. So he likes that kind of like bragging status, even if he got to number 1 on Clan Wars and we still say, oh yeah, but you cheated, it'll still be like, the mentality for him is like, oh yeah, but at least I was number 1, like you weren't number 1 when XCal was playing or whatever. So yeah, and he brags about his 87 game win streak or whatever, even though we know it was all against low level players. I'm like, Rengo, nobody takes it seriously that you got all these wins. And he's like, oh yeah, but I still did it. You haven't beaten my win streak. So yeah, it's just a bit of a weird character, and he thinks it's a quick route to success, but we always see the cheaters always lose. So yeah, GG, well played. Did you expect Rengo to be called out as found out as a cheater is probably the correct way of putting it. Found out as a cheater. And did you expect Rengo cheating to be able to beat XCal? He did have the weaker army, super weapon, that being given, but he did also have map hack, and XCal went for a passive build. So could Rengo have punished that better? I think he probably could have, to be honest. So yeah, maybe a triple dozer build order with a dozer drop and a V drop would have punished it, something like that. So yeah, GG, well played to XCal for beating a cheater once again, and see you in the next one.